What's good, everybody? It's Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction, back at it with another reaction. We got an official music video, Lupe Fiasco, Samurai. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, notification bells on so you won't miss when I drop a new video on the road to 5K. Let's go ahead and get into this, man.
What they say now.
What they say? This beat is dope.
I like to welcome everybody out.
Yeah.
To the Samurai. Indeed. Here we go, one side. Really need. Very beautifully, a little battle raps for you. Little battle rap. Really need. What you got?
Dope.
Very beautifully.
Oh man, when was the last time he dropped like an official video, man? This sounds official. This sounds really dope. Like I'm just like hearing the beat and everything and like seeing his whole swagger and then the whole visuals. I'm like, yo, this is already beginning to be just super dope. Like instantly I'm inspired. Like
A little battle raps for you. So
battle raps, what you gotta say?
Big eyes looking like skies and binoculars. Two nights live singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it. A long silence. Strong, vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save the assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein, the gang violence meets the gang's demises in it. Bangs, rises like wings on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, Irish stylish, same shoe and different size.
Hold on. Let me bring that back because yo, I'm trying to. Now I'm getting into like, all right, like let's get this.
Nice life singing by the opera house, but not in it. Just by it, someone alongside it. A long silence.
Singing by the opera house, not by it. Alongside it. A long silence. So, you know, it's when I think about it, it's all like to the fat lady sings, you know, having that whole opera thing and everything like that, but not being in it, but alongside it, and not being the one kind of singing along silence, you know, like the moment of silence as far as for, you know, the singing that's going on, but maybe because he brings up like the culture and then the gang violence and everything like that. So I think it might be tied in with that.
Vibrant, meditative song of guidance designed to raise eyelids sublime and save the assignments with warm regards and age kindness for today's climate. In the vein, the gang violence meets the gang's demises in it. Bangs, rises like wings on a plane, plus a pilot who can fly into the eye. Hurricane, Irish stylish.
That was a dope ass line. Plus a pilot that can fly into the eye of the hurricane.
Showing different sizes with evidences of the mileage and the growth. Top hats and coats, tuxedos and throats where the bow ties post. Folks look past the lower class blower of the notes and tell unspoke jokes as they approach what she'll never be inside. But she holds.
Oh, that's crazy. Like it's like instantly it sends me down this whole just like I picture as far as like this dope like bird's view just all like coming into the city, you know, and then they're just like pictured as far as like this little kid, you know, like coming out, you know, kind of listening to like maybe like an opera, you know, singing that's going on at a theater or something like that, and they're like listening in silence, and then like boom, you go past that and then you see the different things that are going on in the inner city, you know, and then you go through and then you see like this, like that same kid from earlier, you know, that was looking at the opera, they come through and they kind of see like this expensive rich car that comes through, and they see the little kid and they're like poor or whatever, and then they're kind of like cracking jokes, like, you know, them knowing that they're looking at them in hopes that one day they'll be like that, but they're like they never will type of thing, but not realizing that the little kid was sitting there, you know, next to the opera was inspired, and then that little kid ends up being this rich, famous opera singer. I don't know, like that just like instantly, like the way he tells things, I'm just like just instantly see like this story that happened.
Really need, very beautifully,
And the visuals that are like, where's he at? You know? Because I can assume Japan, because samurai and the different stuff, but it could be a place like in Chicago or New York.
Fans of the samurai. Smile why I got the panorama camera vibe. If you analyze, she's a one-woman gala. Glamorized, just without the glamour or the gala ties. Man, I'm more alive with the jazz guys eating piano pies at the Vanguard. She's an artist and starved. A couple dollars in the band job as a half a turkey Sam, organic and his hand carved and ours. If you ask for a piece, freshly laugh for singing jazz in the streets, and the staff asked for police.
You know, this verse is making me think of like the girl who like is in a speakeasy or whatever. She's sitting up there singing, and then you know the guy trying to holler at her and everything like that. That's what this makes me think of. But in reference to like his music, basically, it's almost like that girl or that woman that's singing or whatever in the speakeasy is the muse of hip hop, or like his music in general, going through as far as like if you notice like just his whole career in this music industry, and you can kind of like him picture like it being that woman, you know, that kind of pure woman, or even hey, going back to the little girl from the first verse or whatever, and the kid that I was talking about next to the opera, maybe this is her in the future, the singing, and so that little kid. Oh, this is mind blowing. So that little kid is a metaphor for like his music, basically. And hey, I'm high. But I'm just saying, like as a rapper and also a storyteller that writes books, I'm just all like, this is where I'm going with it. But I'm trying to do it in reference to his music. So that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking that the music, as far as what he had started, as far as that pureness that was that kid now being this, you know, the singer, you know, and his music now mature, now around this environment where he's performing this music, the music being this woman in the speakeasy, you know, but it being around like this toxicity and just the woes of life that's always been there. The reality has always been there, you know, but it's just like navigating like a samurai, like still having those morals and that discipline and everything to sharpen your sword and everything like that, and still being able to, you know, have that armor, you know, and just that slicing through all that stuff. Like this, man, this is
Set her friends flat for a week. Felt his home as a raft on the beach. Lit a fag, took a drag, took a tea. Read a book, took a bath, went to sleep.
I like that last part.
Crashed at a friend's flat for a week.
At a friend's flat for a week.
Felt his home as a raft on the beach.
Felt his home was a raft on the beach. So it's almost like a vacation, but you know.
Lit a fag, took a drag, took a tea.
Took a tea. So hitting the smoke, you know what I'm saying? Got the tea going on.
Read a book, took a bath, went to sleep.
Nigga Lupe does not hate. Like you see like the gray, but it's just like his face, it just looks the same. This is
I like to welcome everybody out.
First and 15.
To the samurai.
And you know he be on his Instagram and stuff with his swords and stuff. Like he's the samurai. And this beat is so dope. Like I just instantly want to just write some dopeness. Like I'm just like, this was dope. This was freaking fire. Oh man, this was dope. This was a dope track. And like Lupe always does like some really cool stuff. It's like anytime you want to go on a freaking magical journey and just let your mind wander. Throw on some Lupe, man. Like throw on some Lupe because I know this was like super layered, but I'm just like that's just what I took from it. You know, everything that you see in the reaction. But this is dope. This definitely gave me like the cool vibes. Like it definitely felt like he was going into that, but he's on a level of abstraction that's just very, very interesting. You know, even just towards the end, where it's just like all that went through for him to end it like on this, you know, taking a trip to at his homie's flat for like a week and then it feeling like a vacation, you know, is very, very interesting, you know. So it's like that peace, that rest before going back out there type of thing. But anyways, let me know what y'all thought the meaning of this and y'all's, you know, thoughts in the comments. But it's Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction. Back at it with another reaction. Make sure to hit the like, subscribe, notification bell is on so you don't miss when I drop a new video on the road to 5K. Make sure to check out the description for my music, books, comics, and more. All right, y'all. Peace.